to part 20 in my next stream of Star Trek Online. It's been a while, but I've had a cold and coughs and stuff, you know. It doesn't sound very nice if you're trying to stream and you're coughing into the mic. So finally we're back, and we're going to finish off the Dyson Sphere, hopefully today. Here in part 20, I hope. So we'll now pick up the mission, currently on the ESD. I don't know why I decided to stay here, but I did. So we'll go down here and we'll pick up the mission, Step Between the Stars. Admiral will discover the station near the centre of the Solane Dyson Sphere that controls the station's ability to jump to other areas of space, utilising the vast amounts of omega particles to generate as fuel. This could be disastrous for the Delta Quadrant. If the reaction is not perfect, vast areas of subspace could be damaged, rendering space travel in that region almost impossible. Our intel indicates that the voth intend to take control of the station, jump the sphere back to their space. We cannot allow this to happen. Report to Joint Command, and we need your help to stop this. So accept that, and we shall return to the ship. So sorry I haven't been around. Not that I've been missed by the looks of it. Just going to. Just sharing this now. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
This is Lieutenant Commander Kyla Van Zyl in the shuttle Tereshkova. I'm on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system when I picked up some odd energy readings. I took a detour to investigate.
Go away, Commander. No interest in talking to you. Now, can we transwarp to the Dyson Sphere yet? No. Pooh. So what's happened on this? Well, they got so the Awakening's been released now on console at this time of this stream. So we have a Marcellial event and stuff like that. It finishes off the Discovery storylines, I think. So, not much else has happened really. The ship's still the same, so the USS Sovereign, still a cruiser refit. They're try and get to level 65 before the there's an arm upgrade coming. So try and get everything to epic. Woo, gold. Thank the stars for quantum slipstream. I'm I'll try and get back into the swing of this. Try and get this done with, really. Then I can start my Discovery era character and a TOS era character. Also do a Klingon and a Romulan. Yes, I did just cough. I apologise. Not completely over the cold. For some reason the cough has lingered. I have no idea who that is. I haven't watched Discovery. Still. Something about it just doesn't agree with me. Yeah. Probably that uniform, because it sucks. Right. There's a lot of activity here in Joint Command, sir. The entire fleet must be mobilised for something big. The rest of the senior staff has been briefed on in another area. Our orders are to meet with the Chief Logistics Officer. Understood. I shall find the Chief Logistics Officer. Carry on, Commander.
You're just in time. Please follow me to Sub-Commander Cole.
Understood. I'll go to Sub-Commander Cole. Don't know why I need to repeat that. Yeah. Come a long way since the academy. Captain Sean's here. Sub-Commander Cal.
Good to see you again. Nellen Exel, the voth scientist who joined your crew, has provided information vital to our understanding of the sphere's operation. We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space. There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star.
Okay. What person's joined my crew exactly, Sub-Commander? And why are you greeting me as good to see you again? You salute me, I'm an Admiral, I'm your superior. You know, go on.
Admiral Tuvok from Starfleet was selected to lead a small team to the station to try to disable it. With him is Dr. Eric Cooper, a scientist who has been studying Dyson and Iconian technology. Something's gone wrong. 2 hours ago, we received a distress signal from Tuvok. Please use the console to download the signal. Afterward, I'd like to hear your opinion of the situation.
Understood. I'll listen to the Tuvok's little message.
Joint Command, please respond. This is Tuvok. Sensors have detected a large voth fleet moving toward the station. They have discovered us, and we have yet to complete our work. Communications with our ship are down. Our last contact with them indicated that they were having technical difficulties and may be forced to retreat to a safer location. I will be unable to stop a voth advance without assistance.
Close distress signal and speak with Sub-Commander Cal.
The attack on the voth fleet will commence shortly. Captains, please return to your ships.
Tuvok and Cooper are stranded with an entire voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to fly to the station, rescue our team, and finish the mission. Our fleet will engage the voth to help keep them distracted. But to avoid detection, you'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star.
Flying that close to the sun will put my ship at risk, but we'll do whatever the mission demands. Absolutely not. My ship can't survive that close to the sun. What about using a cloaking device instead of flying near the sun? So I'll say flying close to the star. You should actually say star, not sun. I mean, it's just a minor inconvenient, you know. It's just a minor thing because it's not the sun. The sun is actually the name of our sun because it's Sol. So that should really say close to the star. But anyway, that's just me babbling. So I'll keep on babbling. So flying close to the sun will put my ship at risk, but we'll do the mission. What the mission demands.
Speak with the logistics officer assigned to brief your crew on the situation. With your permission, we can help your engineers set up a temporary modulation for your shield frequencies that should allow your ship to travel that close to the sun safely.
Star. Very close. Very good. Very close. Very good. We'll speak with the logistics officer. That's my chief engineer, Star.
Greetings. Our engineers are working with your crew now to create a temporary modulation program that will help your shields protect your ship from the heat and radiation you will encounter on your way to the sun station. Your ship should be able to safely make the trip, but it won't be able to remain in orbit of the station.
Where should the Sovereign go after I am on the station?
We will need every available ship to fight the Voth. It would be best if your ship joined the fleet once you are aboard the station. Your goals on the station are to find Admiral Tuvok, assist him to shut down the Sphere's jump capabilities, and then retreat before the Voth fleet arrives. Do you have any questions?
If the Sovereign is with the fleet, what's our escape plan?
Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there. The Dyson has reported some technical issues, but they should still be in transporter range. It will be standing by to assist you when you've completed your mission.
Understood. I will return to my ship. We're ready to leave whenever you are, Admiral. Beam back to the ship. Nothing like solar scraping, is there? Oh, please don't crash. I don't need a blue screen, please. Approaching the surface of the star. The modifications to our shields are holding off the worst of the effects, but they can't keep us safe for long. We're already using subsystems to the heat and radiation. I can keep us flying for now with emergency backups, but the systems are going offline by the minute. It's only a matter of time before we lose something critical. The Sovereign will hold together, plot a course for the station, best possible speed. I knew this was a bad idea, plot for the station. Can't establish any communication with the station, Admiral. Initial scans indicate that the nearby solar flares are interfering with our frequencies. It is possible for the Sovereign to repair the nearby solar flaring inhibitors. That should allow us to contact the station. Very well. We'll repair the solar flare inhibitors, then contact Admiral Tuvok. Just lost our power coupling. Nah, well, the starboard side did. I don't like anyone on the starboard side, so I'm not listening. Emergency engineering to shut down the holodecks to reroute the powers of the shields. Who the fucking hell is on the bloody the holodeck while we're flying close to a star? Commander. Applicator just went offline. Yeah, well. Really? The hell? How the ever?
Your arrival is timely. The voth are already on the station. I am with Dr. Cooper, but many of the other members of our team have been killed. Any assistance you can render would be useful. I recommend that you speak to your crew before transport. Your vessel will not be able to remain in range for long.
Understood. I will be there soon. Captain, the ship will suffer irreversible damage if we stay this close to the sun. We can retreat, perform critical repairs, and then rejoin the fleet for the voth. What are your orders, sir? Support the fleet once I leave. Understood, sir. We will take care of the Sovereign while you're gone. Are you prepared for transport? Beam to the station. Not like I've got a damn choice, is it? Right. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Leave Tuvok on the station. Don't care. Yeah. Can't do that. As cold-hearted and evil as I am, I can't do that.
Greetings. I am Admiral Tuvok. The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello, I'm Dr. Cooper.
Allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline. I am not sure what caused this disruption, but the event was fortunate. The darkness is a distinct tactical advantage. There are manual overrides in each room. I have temporarily disabled the one between us and the voth. Unfortunately, the Dyson's captain did not survive the voth's initial assault.
What can you tell me about the station?
There are 2 generator rooms that control much of the station's operations. The generator room to the south controls the power. The control room to the west, where the voth are, maintains the station's jump capabilities. It is imperative we reach the west control room and disable it before the voth jump this sphere back to their space. The release of the Omega particles needed for this reaction would be catastrophic.
How many voth are between us and the control room?
More than the 2 of us can safely engage. Defeat would be certain. However, if we restore main power, we can use the station's automated defenses to even the odds, if we can avoid being targeted by them ourselves. I understand you have extensive combat experience. Do you have any suggestions?
We should make our way to the generator room. Cal mentioned you have a ship in orbit. Could they help?
I have attempted to hail them, but received no response. The ship's shields and hull plating are designed to withstand the extreme amounts of heat, pressure, and radiation generated by this Spheres Star. However, it is a prototype vessel on its first voyage. There were several unexpected system failures. The communications array must be among them. The ship has retreated to a safe location to make repairs. Until they are able to complete them, they will not be able to assist us.
Then our best option is to make our way to the generator room.
We're moving away from the voth, right?
Thing is, right, you're asking me for tactical advice, yet you were Voyager's tactical officer and chief of security. You don't need to ask my advice, Moonbeam.
Sensors are detecting a voth battle mech ahead. I recommend we perform a more detailed scan to ensure it is deactivated.
He's dead, Jim. Your sound's always a bit wrong on this for some reason. Scans indicate there's no signs of life within
The pilot of this battlesuit may have been killed in the fighting. However, we do not know what else we will find on this station. We must move forward. The trapped voth will be attempting to circumvent my modifications. What do you suggest?
I suggest somebody looks into the sound issue with this this mission. No? Okay. Watch my back. You see the voth, shoot first. Protect Cooper, he will need our help. Yeah. Give Cooper a phaser he's set to stun. Both of you should keep an eye out for voth.
You're giving me a phaser? Sorry. I thought I saw something.
Remain calm, Doctor. The defenses in here can be quite lethal.
It was awful. The sounds, the blood. Ugh.
I will stand watch while you and the doctor examine the generator.
If I understand this correctly, we can restore main power activating consoles that match the symbol up here. After the first one is activated, we'll only have 20 seconds to activate the other two. If we don't, the system will defend itself. Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
Red.
That looks right. That looks right. That did it. The final console is unlocked.
That's the first time I ever failed miserably at that.
Is it over?
It's the first time I've ever done that. First time I ever failed. Blaming you, Cooper.
By restoring main power, we have released the locks, preventing the voth from reaching our location. They will already be on the move. We will require Cooper's assistance to subvert the automated defenses for our own use. The Doctor is an expert in the technology found on this sphere. This is well within his capabilities.
I'll talk to Cooper.
What are we going to do? The voth will be here any second. And I don't think they're in the mood to take prisoners. Please, you have to get me out of here. I'm not like you and Tuvok. I'm much too important to die here.
Calm down. We all get out of here alive if you help us. Stop panicking, man. We need your help.
My help? What could I do? Don't ask me to use a phaser again. Because I won't. I refuse. I just want to go back to my lab. I was never meant for field work.
Tuvok said no one knows this technology better than you do. Can you do this, Cooper? Get it together, Cooper. I will not die here because of your idiocy.
Tuvok said that? Well, maybe. I might know the technology, but I don't work well under pressure. I need time and space to think, and I need to be able to do my work without fear of being killed. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Cooper, I believe in you. You can do this.
All right. I'll try. If we're here, and the station's defenses are active, but we're not under attack. But if that's the case, wait. I can do this. Just give me a moment.
Do it. Do it. Strike him down now.
I think if I try
you become
this...
more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
We require a solution.
I'm working on it. Vulcans. If I can just try that... Yes, I have it. I've done something. I'm not ready for what's being thrown at me here. Maybe I could activate the beams or something else?
Allow me, Doctor. Fascinating. With this exposed, I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. However, there is another possibility.
What is it?
Instead of activating the defenses to assist you, I can reroute the power to attempt to send a message to our stranded ship. It may not help, but we have been out of contact for hours. Your options are activating the defense beams, activating swarmers, or using none of them.
Wow, odds without any defenses.
Slim enough that I cannot recommend it. However, if you choose to do so, I will support you.
It's not recommended to approach the next encounter without Cooper's help or extremely high quality equipment or consumables. So, well, tell me about the beam
I can
defenses.
activate beams of energy that will shoot down in set periods of time. I do not have any further control than that. But you could lure some of the voth into the beams. The beams are quite deadly, so I would advise keeping your distance. This would be our easiest option against the voth, but if we are not careful, we could be caught in the beams. Would you prefer I activate the beams?
Yes,
I'll wait
activate
here.
the beams.
You go on ahead.
More voth inbound. Prepare yourself. Voth commanders are approaching. We should move forward. Be on your guard.
Ways to activate. I must step forward if they're going to activate on my ass.
A voth soldier is activating the battle suit. That was an explosion of sufficient magnitude to cause a breach. Doctor, what is your status?
I'm fine. The bot can't get in.
it would appear all that is between us and our goal is the vacuum of space.
Oh joy.
My modifications successfully locked the voth out of this area. However, there was an armed voth battlesuit in the corridor. The station's automated swarmers attacked, and this is the result.
Try to contact the Dyson again. They can transport us across.
No response. According to my readings, there is no method of direct access. Unless your ship is within range, we are stranded.
My crew will be with the fleet should we wait for Cooper.
I'm here! Wait.
Doctor, we require a way to access the other areas of the station. Your thoughts?
I have an idea, but you may not like it. Those EV suits over there. They have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat of the sun.
Should.
Well, nothing will withstand that much heat and radiation for long. The suits appear to be designed for use in the shadow of the station. But, technically, they can keep us safe. For a little while.
They will have to suffice. We have no other logical option.
Damn you and your logic.
Doctor, are you going to prepare your suit?
Me? Of course not. It's far too risky for me to go out there.
We will need to convince Cooper to overcome his fear and help us complete our mission.
I am Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
Do you really need me out there? Internal comms are still active. I could just tell you what you have to do. I really can't stand any more stress. I have no idea why Admiral Tuvok chose me for this project. I'm not trained for field work. If I get home alive, I'm writing a letter to the Federation Science Council. I'll file a formal complaint.
It's off the ball. You look at that Borg planet. It's far less frightening than the bloody Borg. Plonker. Doctor, we need you with us. We cannot go without you. Do you want to be alone when the voth return? Is there another reason why you won't go? Or are you sabotaging us?
Sabotage you? What do you mean? It's true the suits will work. Why would I lie to you?
You could be a spy in disguise.
Why would you think that? Fine. I'll show you I'm telling the truth. I'll put on a suit and go with you.
Very well.
Click here to activate your EV suit. This will protect you from environmental hazards.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Conserve your oxygen. There is a large piece of debris blocking the station's entrance. There is a large amount of debris blocking the entrance. It will be impossible for us to move it without assistance. I can scan the area for anything that may be of use.
Good idea.
There are two objects of interest. The first is the remains of a voth battlesuit. There is a mortar payload within it that we can place onto the debris. The second is the remains of a swarmer, specifically a miniaturized communications device. We could use it to detonate the mortar remotely.
You get the communicator, I'll get the payload. Damn, those voth mountain mechs are built with sturdy stuff.
always suggest flying a safe distance before activating the charges.
Fire in a hole!
The door is sealed. Any ideas, Doctor?
There should be a manual release for the locks above us.
Who designed this place?
I will establish a shield.
There's a manual release on the outside of the door, way above it, in a corridor. If there's a corridor, that means someone have to literally go up into the crawl space above the door to get to it. The manual release should be next to the door. Solane, you weirdos.
The doors are open. Dr. Cooper and I will wait for you inside.
Come on, up we go. Up, up. I hate this EV suit.
These suits are fried. I doubt they'll be much use anymore.
Your EV suit does not protect you in combat. Re-equip your body armor now.
Something has closed the doors. Most unsettling.
I think the station's defenses are activating.
Let.
We should move forward before more defenses activate. Should provide a measure of safety. Down the room's shielding to access the control panels. The doctor and I will continue our work while you disable the lower panels.
I go into the fiery pit of death. Thanks. You know how to rank you, don't you?
Good work. Reactivate the shields and we can complete our mission. The honor of deactivating the station is yours.
Well, thank you, Admiral. Activate main control and shut down station.
There we go. The deactivation program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate. It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
Is there any way to override the protocols?
None that I can see. If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
It seems we have little choice. Your thoughts?
As Tuvok said, we have no choice. If we want to stop this sphere from moving, we need to activate the gateway. Our time here is limited. The voth will return in force. We have to do this now. There is no other option.
It's time to shut it down.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it. One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkaram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
Yes, I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have a lock?
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to beam up.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone. Move!
In other words, run! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away!
We're going to die! We're going to die!
Beam us up, you moron! God, nothing like an efficient twit.
Good to have you on board, sir. I'm Chief Engineer Tarkaram. The fleet in your ship are still engaged with the voth, but several voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already passed through. As the only available ship, we have orders to stop the other voth from entering the gateway.
Stop the voth ships, starting to use the gateway. Understood. Let's see what this ship can do.
Engage your ship's special functions by clicking here.
Updated fields. Retrophasic shields. Tactical mode. Cannons. Cannons? Okay. Generally you don't have cannons with phasers, but it's their own, I guess. Can't have that. No, no, no.
Navigational readings indicate we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson Sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold. That ship disappeared on a survey of the Solane Dyson Sphere at the precise instant the Iconian Gateway network was reset to save New Romulus.
Solane Dyson Sphere?
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Solane in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Solane 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Solane Sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solane, and moved to this location with the Gold inside.
Interesting. What is the status of the Gold?
I am detecting disabled systems on the Gold, but there is no weapons damage. Also, sensors indicate that the Voth Dreadnought has its weapons armed, but has not fired. What do you suggest?
How the USS Gold find out what they know?
Thank the prophets. I knew someone would find us. We were on a routine survey in the Solane Dyson Sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash and...
We're here now. You're not alone.
My nav computer claims the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson Sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
The sphere did move, but we can help you return home.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that.
Explain everything that's happened with the voth and the Solane Dyson Sphere.
Another Dyson Sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat. The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
We'll transport over a few of our engineers to help. Since when did I take command of the Dyson? Well, I'm now in command of this ship.
I have extensive experience with the voth. While they are arrogant, it is not like them to completely ignore a potential threat. It may be that they sense a greater danger. I suggest we approach and attempt to hail them. Voyager found that some voth were open to negotiation. We should make every attempt to find a peaceful solution.
Well, it was actually Chakotay who spoke with the voth, but you keep being you. I mean, you want to count out Chakotay? You do whatever you want. Plot calls for the voth ship. You do you, I guess, Tuvok. That's a big ship.
The voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we... You're not... You're not Cooper.
The weak shall perish.
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
Okay. Well, that turned out well for you, didn't it?
I am unharmed. But we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us. We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
How many fires? I don't think tactical mode is working.
Frustrated? You were so
I do not get angry. More ships on hold. This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
This ship can take it.
I have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
Where's the USS Gold, anyway?
The Lisette is here to provide any assistance you require.
Battleships. That may be a problem.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through. The Fortescue is here. Now the real one.
Oh, you're setting the science ship to do a tactical ship's job. Stop eating, you bastard! Only one. Cursive redacted error. No ship in the fleet. Why in the quadrants? you lot helping out, or are you just standing there and staring? No, they are just standing there staring. They ain't even firing at him. It's me who's firing at him. They're not even helping. This could take some time. Yeah, this is gonna take a long fucking time. I can't take that out fucking dead normal man. Why aren't they attacking? There ain't damage to do to the thing, it can just heal itself. They're just standing there staring at it, cloaking and shit. Help you bastards. Like Tetrion cannons, they're fucking useless. But as much used as a bloody random eye hole in a fucking... Help you jackasses. Right, you're attacking the other dreadnought. This one is just here for lots of shits and giggles. Now you help. Not when I did it my bloody self. I don't need you fucking arseholes. again.
Good to see you. We would have arrived sooner, but there was a voth fleet in the way. Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over. We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
I don't believe the Republic has the authority to do that.
No, this ends now. Our generosity to the Romulans can only extend so far. The Klingon Empire claims this Dyson Sphere as its own. Starfleet and the Republic would be wise to keep their distance.
This sphere is already...
Else.
Okay, Captain Corin. This sphere is already claimed by the Federation. You have no claim here. The Solane Dyson Sphere is controlled by an alliance. Why would this one be different?
Oh? Are you prepared to back that statement with action? The Klingon Empire has restrained itself again and again in an attempt to maintain this alliance with the Romulans. I think it's time I remind you of what happens when a Klingon loses patience.
Remain calm, Corin. We don't need to do this. Very well, Corin. We'll see who survives.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what would benefit the Undine. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies. It is time we did so.
Well, Corin?
The Klingon Empire will not sit and wait while the Federation and Romulans continue to claim these powerful weapons for themselves. This conversation is not over.
Very well. And you, Commander Jarek?
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action.
Continue.
However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Very well.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind. An affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts. And the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
We must look forward. What now?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solane Sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
Report to Sub-Commander Cole.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarok is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
Dun dun dun! And that, I believe, is going to be that, because this has been a big old part. Was it an hour or so? Yeah. Chunky part. These were featured episodes back in the day, so they are quite long. So we shall speak with Sub-Commander Cal. I could not have anticipated all of this, Admiral. I feel for Admiral Tuvok, only to be fooled by Cooper's disguise as well. I was fooled by Cooper's disguise as well. Tuvok and I will begin working for the next steps. We need to get everyone to sit down together and discuss what we should do before we start shooting each other that's probably we start shooting at one another. I'll contact you and your aide once we have concrete plans. You can rest assured we will need your help on this. So there's a Solane set which you can use. You click on the details. It's a 4-part set. Can't remember when you get the warp core. There's a warp core. Can't remember when you get the Solane warp core. I have to look that up and I'll update. And there is a Solane set, so it's 4 parts. So if you get the overcharged warp core, so 2D you get shield conduits +3 to shield setting, shield power, structural integrity leech, heal holes when generating damage, grants you all your energy and weapon attacks +2%, and then advanced metaphoric shields, outgoing damage reduced by 20%, flight speed and turn rate reduced by 50% of current, +600 to all damage resistance rating, +50 to shields, converts 50% of all coming damage to shield and restorations immunity to teleport. So if you fancy getting yourself the set, you can just repeat that mission. Spend an hour, do that mission, get 3 pieces to set. I don't know whether you have a charged warp core is.
Congratulations, Admiral.
On screen. Hello, Admiral. Congratulations, Admiral. You have conquered yet another milestone in your journey through Starfleet. You still have challenges ahead of you, but I'm confident you will be able to do everything you set out to do. Good luck. Thank you, Admiral. Now, Klingon engineer, Klingon science officer, or Klingon tactical officer. I'll work that out when I need to. I think I can do that now. So I'm now an Admiral. Forced. It's a 4th. Yeah, Admiral. Bridge officers. It's just not. So we got engineer, tactical, engineer, science, engineer, tactical. We've got 3 captain, 1 science engineer. Have you ever heard of a Klingon scientist? Yeah, neither have I. Welcome, tactical officer. And you can join SAPIC. Right, so on that bombshell, so I think we have to do the TFO. No, fluid destruction. Admiral. I have to go to the Dyson Sphere and do the. And then we have the submission. So what I'll do, because it's already been going for an hour, the Undine have started to invade Dyson Sphere, Admiral. We have employed massive planet killers. They have deployed. They have employed massive planet killers to destroy the voth that are previously engaging in the voth zone. Now the Undine have taken full control of the portion of the sphere and are seeking to destroy it. The Alliance has sent Admiral Chow Rex to lead the charge against the Undine, and we could use your help. Travel to the Dyson Sphere Undine battle zone. You will reach through the contested zone near the gateway of the Allied zone, or through the Dyson ground battle zone. Let's just finish that off. I mean, I think that's all we've got to do is just fly to the zone, and then mission's done. So, go to Dyson Sphere. Yeah, so we'll just do that. And then next. It's literally just got to fly to the zone, turn up there, and then it's like this. Oh, here it is. Here's the voth here is the Undine battle zone. Ah, great, superb. Then you leave. I'll head there and then I'll enter this. Go and do my uniform. I'll grab my uniform, get all that stuff done. So yeah, this won't take long. And then we'll have the last mission in the Solane Dyson Sphere, which is another hour-long mission, which is that. And then we go to the Delta Quadrant. Start the Delta Quadrant missions. Yes, that's Harry Kim. I apologise. It was a whole expansion on its own. So it's kind of like this was kind of like setting up back in the day to set up for the Delta Rising expansion, which was coming at the time. So they're all linked together. So great ending. So we go to the Dyson Sphere Gateway. Don't have access to the Solane Sphere just yet. We should be able to travel to the just go to the Space Undine. No, this should complete this mission. Should. I guess what we're going to do is just fly there. I'm pretty sure that's what you had to do.
Captain, you are in the Undine battle zone. Our goal is to close fluidic rifts to destroy Undine planet killers. Here is our plan. This is a map of the battle zone. We have 3 different methods of closing the rifts. When a rift is open, the area is red. When we close a rift, it will change to blue. Closing rifts advances our progress.
All 3 planet killers have been destroyed. Excellent
work. Launch our attack on the planet killers. We must defeat at least one planet
killer. The Undine will return,
operation to
but we have delay that. There is a massive voth fleet inbound. All ships, return to the staging area. We must prepare for the voth.
Are controlled by allies and enemies.
I kind of come here when the zone's about to finish, so I guess we need to zoom battle.
The overall status of the zone is displayed here.
Yeah. Don't know if I should do this. I mean, I haven't earned it. No, I haven't earned it. So, depart the system. I haven't earned that. I haven't earned that right to go in that battle zone, so depart the system. So I shall end it here. Basically, you kill the planet killers, and then the voth invade, and then you get bonus points, bonus stuff for finishing it. As I wave my hands frantically, so I shall end it here. I mean, I didn't earn the right to do that. I could have gone in there and done it, but so this is the end. So the end of part 20. We shall return for part 21. Is surface tension, which will so the disputes about what to be done, what to do about the Undine and control the Solane Dyson Sphere is now threatens to destroy the Dyson's Joint Alliance. Admiral Tuvok has organised a summit at the Solane Sphere, which will hopefully settle some of these questions. Your presence is respectively requested. So we'll do that, and then we go into the Delta Quadrant. Do some of the Delta Quadrant missions. Well, it's fun. So and then that's the shall end it here. So next time we will be here, we shall finish the Solane Sphere. I didn't think that this mission would be this long, but I forgot that it's a feature episode, and the next one will probably be just as long. So that'll probably take up the bulk of part 21. So thank you very much for watching. Live long and prosper.